Hello friends! Space Girls here again, and it is a beautiful Sunday evening. We're here in our backyard and ready for another space video. So I'm here with my dad and we will be doing another little talk, and let's get started.
So what is the plan today? What are we going to talk?
Well, we will be talking about different types of stars.
Different types of stars. Okay.
So the two main stars, so you know our sun?
Sun is a star.
Yes.
I know that.
Yes, you know that
do
the
that,
sun
yeah.
is a star.
Yeah.
But the sun is a star called a red giant. It is small, well, it's big, but it's small compared to a red supergiant. They're much bigger than red giants.
We have millions of stars, and compared to all the other stars, Sun is a poor little guy.
Yes,
so
but yeah.
Okay. So he's a star. So he's saying so we are going to talk about different type of stars.
Yes, we're going to talk about red giants and super red giants.
Okay.
And some facts about them.
So what is the difference? Main difference. What is the main?
The main difference is size, really. Well, since we're here on Earth, stars are far away, so that's why they look small. But if you have this really strong telescope, or you're in a rocket ship in space, you'll be able to get a good view of the sun, and you'll see that it's big. Okay?
Of course.
But if there was any way in future, we might be able to get more stronger looking
Telescopes.
and we might be able to see closer on super red giants.
Or we may be able to go closer a little bit more. Like I'm going to have this super cool dress, which
Yes.
or whatever you call it as. What do you call it as?
Spacesuit.
Yeah, space suit, which can stand this temperature, right?
Yes. In future, there will be more things like that.
So if I go there, so is there going to be difference between the star and superstar, whatever?
Okay, let's see. Just say this is a red giant, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And
This is a red giant.
Okay, your hand is a red giant.
Okay.
And this is a super red giant.
It's all big giant here.
This is how big it would be compared to. So let's say we were going to make a model here. If a super red giant was this big, guess how small a red giant would be?
Small. Yeah, that much.
Probably like this big.
Okay, that big. Okay, got it. So other than that, I mean, what else is there? So one is big, one is small. Yeah.
And, well, red giants are, super red giants are much hotter, and they can have more, they can spread heat more. Like the sun can
So they produce more heat because they are big.
And the sun's heat can't get to Jupiter. Jupiter is freezing. That's because Jupiter is far
Poor
away.
Jupiter.
But if the sun was a super red giant, we would burn up. But Jupiter
Aren't you so glad that sun is not a super red giant? Otherwise, we'll be gone by now.
and also it's the perfect distance. But if the sun was a super red giant, Jupiter would be
Then we will be in Jupiter.
yeah, but
Right,
we would die because
probably-
there's too many chemical gases there and stuff.
In where? In
Jupiter.
In Jupiter, we have so much chemical gas.
Well, not really chemical gas, but those gases, it's not good for you at all.
I have no clue what it is. But anyway, we are happy that we are on Earth and we are near to a
Red giant.
not a super
Not even
giant.
near. We're
Oh, son,
really-
you are not a super red giant. You are just a red giant?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm so glad you are not a super red giant. You are a red giant. Aren't you glad that too? Otherwise, we'll be fried.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and another thing,
What is another thing?
when a red giant dies, our sun won't die anytime soon, but when it dies, a red giant, it just...
When a red giant dies, they will conduct a funeral.
A what?
They conduct a funeral, right? No?
No.
Okay.
They get dimmer, and they
Dimmer.
start like moving around, and they just shoot.
Oh, okay.
They become a shooting star.
Hmm.
But most shooting stars,
So we have one of the biggest shooting stars here.
I have my brother, Space Boy, not Space Girl.
So I think it's better we stop. Otherwise, he's going to create all sort of problems here.
So the main thing, I told you how red giants die. When super red giant dies, it turns into a black hole. And if you want to learn more about that, check out our video about black holes, friends. And that's mostly
it.
yes.
So anyway, that is great that we talked about some stars. So we have a couple of different type of stars, and we are near to a giant, and we are good, happy. And now we have Yash here. So let us say bye-bye to everyone. Otherwise, we'll be in big trouble.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Yeah, we'll back with another video. Thank
Be sure
you.
to keep learning about space.
Bye-bye.